Shalom. ¿Qué pasa? Buenos dias, ma. Aloha, bonjour. Just want to do a little thing today. Just a little philosophy of what this book really is teaching, and the lying, great apostasy of the falling away of those that got away from the life that Christ came and taught, which was community, which is really what this book is all about, especially the New Testament. Because really, our Father wants to get it back to like in the Garden of Eden when we really cared for one another. But right here, First Epistle of John, talking about right here, it says, uh, again, this letter was written to a group of people who had sold all their possessions. They were living in a household, you know what I mean, or two or three, ever how many they needed. But they weren't living beyond their means, okay, and that was the thing. And that's what they're saying right here. It says, though you may have fellowship with us, but truly the fellowship is with the Father and His Son, okay? And Him speaking through us as they sat around in a circle. They would gather together every day before the sun went down, and have fellowship. And they would confess their vanities and sins one another and forgive one another. All right, but you had to go prep yourself. But right here, there were some in this same time, and it says right here in 2:19, it says, they went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest, and none of them were of us. Those were ones that took their own life back after they had made a commitment to lay down their life for one another. They left the community. Okay? Because guess what? It says right there, but he who does the will of God abides forever, which is you got to get rid of all those selfish on the minor level. That has to happen. Okay? And the only way you can live it out and really figure out how selfish you are is when your brothers, wanting your love when it's inconvenient for you. Okay? Because if you just do everything at convenience. Our Father's going to say, and our King's going to say, hey, I never knew you. Depart from me. Most of us, He's going to tell us, man, get behind me, Satan. You know what I mean? Because, we got all of our vanities. You know what I mean? But that's why it says, he who purifies himself as He is pure. That's what we have to do. And that's what in Revelation, when it talks about when they cleaned their robes, that was forgiving one another. They confessed their sins and they washed that robe for that day. And hopefully by the next sundown, they would have done it again. Because he who says he is in the light and hates his brother, he is in darkness. Okay? He who loves his brother abides in the light. You can't say you love God and don't love your fellow man. And if you show partiality or any vanity, I don't like the way he did that. Man, you say, hey, man, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? Pull that two-edged sword for one another. So a brother can learn how to communicate or whatever because he's trying to, or her, either or. And we all need to learn that. I'm not above reproach. I'm the chief of sinners. So anyway, community. They went out from us because they were not of us. Once one learns how to read this Bible in community, you can read through the manipulation that's happened in it. But it's about giving up, because remember, reading only became a luxury just within 200 years. It wasn't common. Nobody read. There wasn't a bunch of Bibles. So much love. Peace in.